and welcome to Full Moon Yoga for Women for the month of June. My name is Adriana Williams, and I will be your yoga guide. After this, you will see my friend Skylar Van Rossum, Reiki master and nutritionist, and she will lead us through the energy update for the month. I will resume through pranayama and yoga, and Skylar will finish us off with a Reiki-infused meditation. The theme for this class is supercharge. We're going to match the moon, really build up this fiery energy in this class, and then Skylar will calm us down with a beautiful meditation. Thank you very much for joining us today. We'll see you for the months of July and August, see you through YouTube. Please join us in September in person as we will resume our Zoom live classes. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to this Sagittarius full moon. And here I am going to share an energy update with you on what you might be experiencing in relation to what is happening with the full moon in alignment with the planets and everything. I'm not going to get into the detail of the astrology because I'm not actually an astrologist myself. But what I do is intellectualize, understand how energy is impacting us right now on the planet. And so many things can impact our energy, and the moon and where it is located in relation to other planets does really impact our energy, especially when it is at a full moon. And in this month, it is a super moon, meaning it is even closer to the planet than regular, meaning it will have even more of an energetic impact on us as well. So what does that mean? It means that this full moon, you may be feeling a little bit of a duality between feeling like there's a lot of hope, a lot of stuff kind of going on in the background, like you're almost, maybe there's a big desire or manifestation you have, or you just have this sense that there is something big that's about to happen and you're kind of in this like limbo phase. Or maybe you're really noticing that things are really aligning for you right now and feeling really, you're feeling in flow with the universe, if that is language that resonates with you. You may be feeling the other end of it, like your manifestation or your desires aren't here yet, and so therefore you're feeling a little bit stuck as a result of that. So whichever one you're kind of feeling more so of, regardless, this moon is really going to be supportive and helpful in helping you to move through the obstacles within your body that are maybe blocking you from those next steps, and also harnessing the energy of all that you've already accomplished and allowing that to support you in your forward movement. So we also are in sort of that 6-month period from January. So it is also a really great opportunity and time to reflect on what has been going on in the past 6 months for you, particularly from the standpoint of what has been really working, what has been really good. Sometimes we are so focused on moving forward that we forget to celebrate what we've already accomplished. And in that reflection of the past, maybe really getting clear on some of the things that no longer are resonating with you, that might be what is cock-blocking you or holding you back from how you really want to feel and how you really want to show up in life. So that being said, allow this yoga practice and this yoga class to help you with your breath and with the movement to just move your body, move energy through your body, and allow yourself with the intention to release whatever is no longer needed in your energy system so that you can move forward with more power. And then I will meet back with all of you at the end to guide you through a meditation and a supercharged energy clearing so that you can do some more releasing of anything that needs to be released in the body in order for you to truly support yourself in moving forward in your next steps, in the next phases of your life, so that if you are feeling a little bit stuck, or if you're feeling that sense of like, okay, I feel like things are about to happen, but I haven't seen or don't have the clarity yet, or whatever that may be. So really helping to supercharge you into that next step. And we'll bring in some gratitude practices within that meditation as well for you that I will guide you through in order for you to really get into that energy of really recognizing what you have accomplished and what you have done, and letting that energy help to charge you forward as well. So I hope this was beneficial and supportive for you, and I will let Adriana take it over now and guide you through a yoga practice that will allow you to help you to release any energy from your body, utilizing your breath and the movements in your body. And then I will meet back with you for your supercharged energy clearing, energy balancing gratitude meditation.
Hello again. Let us begin this and every class by reflecting inward, by connecting to our highest selves. Practice leading from that place on the mat and in every aspect of our lives to really show up in our lives as we want to be. To practice releasing these habits that no longer serve us, what we're doing here in this class, bringing our intention to those things. It's hard to look at, but so important. And also bringing awareness and more attention and focus to what it is we want to bring into our lives. We need to know what we want to let go in order to allow the things into our lives that we want to grow. So let's just begin here with some light movement. Circling in the hips, coming into the physical body. You can close your eyes here. Noticing any points of pain that call your attention. Maybe you were exercising yesterday and your abdominals hurt. Maybe you have some neck pain from sitting at a computer all day or from texting. Just notice these things. You can close your eyes and begin following the breath as you inhale and as you exhale. In this moment, do you notice if your breaths are deep or shallow? If you breathe into your chest or your belly, just notice these things. You can check in with your mind here. How are your thoughts today? Are you being kind and loving towards yourself, towards others? Are you being a little hard on yourself today, a little hard on others? Do you feel like you can think clearly? Are you a little foggy in the brain? Just notice. And finally, let's check in with our emotions. Put your hands over your heart here. Breathe it in. What words would you use to describe your emotions right now? Say them to yourself. Own them. Don't let them own you. Take a deep breath in. Big sigh. Release it all out. One more time. Deep breath in. Big exhale out the mouth. Releasing it all. One more time. Deep inhale. And a big sigh out the mouth. Letting it all go. You can place your hands on your lap, palms facing up or down, whatever feels good for you. Maybe you feel more open today. Maybe you feel a little more closed. And we'll again focus on that breath. If you haven't already, I'd like you to direct the breath down into the belly, deep belly breaths, and also to add on that ujjayi breath. So deep belly, ujjayi breaths. If you've never done the ujjayi breath before, we create that breath by constricting our throat and breathing in and out of our nose. We can practice making that sound by pretending to fog a mirror. Let's do that now together. So it's that audible quality. It's also called the ocean's breath, as it sounds like the waves lapping at the shore. So let's try that again, this time with our mouth closed, nose open. And breathe in. You may have to clear your throat here. That's all right. If you trip up at any moment, give yourself some time and then jump right back into it. So again, we'll be doing deep belly ujjayi breaths. Let's do that now in silence for about a minute. And as we're sitting here focusing on the breath, you may find that your mind already has started to wander. Throughout this class, as your mind wanders, just bring it back to the breath, bring it back to the feelings in your body, maybe the sounds going on in this room, something in this present moment. It is a practice. We are humans. We tend to follow our thoughts, but with more practice of bringing ourselves back into the present moment, we find that throughout our lives, that's what we start to do as well. And we're more present for our friends, our family, for ourselves, and the beautiful lives that we are actively creating. Let's breathe here, that ujjayi breath, deep belly breaths, for just a couple more breaths longer. Really grounding in the sits bones here. And you can open your eyes. Wonderful. I'd next like to introduce you to something called the Kabula Bhati breath. This breath is the opposite to our regular breath, which is passive inhale. Yes, so our regular breath is an active inhale with a passive exhale. We're going to be turning that around and doing an active exhale and a passive inhale. So the Kabula Bhati breath is done by breathing out in sharp bursts. Let me show you. But it really engages the abdominal area. So every time you breathe out in that sharp burst, you're contracting the muscles in your stomach. If you're new to this, this is definitely going to be a challenge for you, and that's okay. We're here to challenge ourselves. We're here to learn something new. We're here to grow. So I find that it helps to take your hand and bring it to your stomach. And at the beginning, you can go a little slower, but I find for myself that when I'm fast, I'm able to keep that passive inhale going. But if I'm too slow, I don't have enough oxygen. But again, play around with it, find your sweet spot. We'll practice together in about 30-second bursts, and then we'll breathe for 15 seconds normally and jump back in for another 30 seconds. And we'll do that for 3 rounds. So let's breathe here. Take an inhale in, and let's begin. And return to your natural breath for a couple seconds here. Again, you may find that this you have phlegm in your throat. This is going to clear it all up, so it's also really good for that. So just do what you need to do. As well, I really want to draw your attention to that grounding through the sits bones again. I find when we try something new, we often tense the body, and you may have noticed, or you may notice now that I'm bringing the awareness there, that you tense your body when you begin this Kabula Bhati breath. We don't want to tense things unnecessarily. We're using our abdominals for sure, but we still want to be releasing in the legs. Grounding through those sits bones is the best way to release other areas. Really focusing that attention in the grounding, and the rest seems to open up. I hope that helps you. If not, no worries. Sit here as comfortably as you can, releasing tension as you can. And we'll begin again. Breathe in together and begin. And breathe in normally for 15 seconds. And we're going to do that for one more round. And we'll breathe in together and begin. And return to your natural breath. Open your eyes and look around without moving your head, and you may notice that your perspective has already shifted. That oxygen to the brain, that quick breath, speeding up your heartbeat, moving the blood in your body has already woken you up a little bit. Wonderful. So let's begin with some movement here. We can open up our legs. Into a wide-legged position here. Again, coming forward a little to ground into these sits bones, bending your knees as much as you need to. I did not start off with straight legs. Let me tell you that. Even today, I find this position to be very challenging. Everybody is made for yoga, but every body is not made for every asana. So take care of yourself in this and every class. I really love to think about all my classes as reconnecting to the body, as reconnecting to the self, the higher self. So listen to yourself. You know, you can only do that from a loving place. So love yourself, take care of yourself, and do what you need to do. Make any adjustments you need. Step back from any poses to take care of yourself and jump back in when it feels good. So you can grab your thighs here to pull your body up straight, grounding through those sits bones. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, just walk your hands coming forward. It's a big stretch to start with, so be gentle. I'm not going any further than this. And breathe. Use that breath to help you through these challenging positions, through these deep breaths. Through these deep stretches. Take deep breaths. You may find as we stay here that you have a little more flexibility. You can go a little further down. Go ahead, listen to your body. I like to move very subtly left and right, feeling all the tendons, the nerves, reminding myself that although there are all these separate parts in the body, it is all very much attached. Often we have these points of pain in our body that come up, and it's not the obvious solution, you know. Perhaps you have a shoulder pain or a back pain because of the way that your shoulder is connecting in your socket. Or Another example, the way that you stand is going to affect your knees, is going to affect your hips. So you may find that you get pain in your knees or your hips because too much weight is going into the joints compared to the muscles. Let's take another deep breath in, and we'll come up out of that position. Bring the left foot in. We'll take the right hand to the left thigh. Breathe in, that left hand up. Breathe out, coming over to the side here. Stretching out this side body. It's a little awkward, but try to stay here and breathe into that side body a couple times. You may find you're stretching out this right leg as well. Let's actually make it a flow, breathing in to come up, breathing out, we go down. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out to go down. Breathing in to come up. And one last time, breathing out to go down. Breathe in to come up. And we'll switch our legs. Left leg out, right leg in. Bring that left hand to the right thigh. Breathe in, that right hand up. Breathe out, bending over that left leg. Breathing into this right side body. It's a little awkward, but stay here for a moment. You can look up to stretch out the neck or down. Just maintain that connection to your breath. When we start to hold our breath, we start to hold in our bodies. And breathe in to come back up. And breathe out to go down. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out to go down. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out to go down. And one last time, breathe in to come up. Wonderful. Let's bring both our feet together next. Breathe in, sitting up tall. Breathe out, folding forward. Giving our legs a nice stretch. Once again, using that breath to help, especially in those deeper stretches. Don't hold your breath. When you hold your breath, it's a sign you're holding in your body, and we're here to let go. We're here to release. We're here to open ourselves up to really allow what it is we want in our lives. First, we have to let go of what we don't. Take one more deep breath in. And as we exhale, we'll sit on up. Let's come into a tabletop position next. And we'll begin flowing through some cat-cows. So we line up our wrists underneath our shoulders, our knees underneath our hips. Breathe in, tilting at the pelvis. We bring our belly to the floor, breathing in. Shoulders away from the ears. We have a tendency to draw them towards the ears, away from the ears, looking forward or up. You should feel a nice opening in this chest as well. And exhale, we're gonna arch our backs the other way like a cat, tucking that chin, tucking that tailbone, pressing our hands into the ground and drawing our shoulder blades to the ceiling. Breathe in, tilting at the pelvis, belly to the floor, opening that chest, looking forward or up. Exhaling, arching the back, tucking the chin, the tailbone, pressing the shoulder blades to the ceiling. Breathe in, belly to the floor. Exhale, arching your back. And you can close your eyes and move to the rhythm of your own breath, breathing in, using that full breath, belly to the floor. Breathing out, exhaling slowly, using that full exhale. And you can find some intuitive movement here. Maybe bopping your hips left to right. You can make some circles, stretching out the hips and the wrists here. If you circle one way, just make sure you circle the other to bring that balance. Wonderful. From here, we're going to do some abdominal exercises. This supercharged class is focusing on supercharging our abdomen, strengthening our core to fully support this body, our back, our core, our spine. That is the trunk of the tree, of our tree. And it really is one of the most important muscles in all our movements. So we're going to breathe in, extending the right arm forward, extending the left leg back. Do your best here. No worries if you fall. Just get back into it when you're finished. Breathe in. And as you exhale, draw your knee and your arm in. Inhale to extend. Exhale to come in. Really focusing on your abdominal. Inhale to extend. Exhale to come in. Inhale to extend, exhale to come in. See if you can flex your toes as you extend. Exhale to come in. Inhale to extend. Exhale to come in. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and lower your hands down, your hand and leg down. Well done. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Wiggle it out. Do what you need to do. Breathe in, extending that left arm, that left leg. Exhale, drawing it in. Inhale to extend. Exhale to draw 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 it in. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And release it down. Well done. We can do some more cat-cows there. Just releasing that abdomen a little bit. Shake it out. Wonderful. From a neutral spine, breathe in, curling the toes under. Breathe out, lifting into our first downward dog of the day. Pedal out your legs as much as you need to. Stay strong in your shoulders here. I used to collapse in my shoulders, overextending myself because I can, but I've learned that that was actually hurting my body, and to keep my shoulder blades in their sockets as much as I can. And we can begin walking our feet to meet our hands in a forward fold. Exhale, release. Bending your knees as much as you need to here. You can walk your hands to the right. Feel that stretch in the left side body, anywhere else in your body. Walk your hands to the left. Breathe in, lifting halfway. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, standing up, hands together over your head, and exhale, hands together in front of your chest, in front of your heart. Pressing your thumbs into your chest here, tucking that tailbone, rolling the shoulders back. Breathe as we stand here in this Tadasana. Mountain pose. Samastihi is a asana of many names. And breathe in, standing here, imagine you're soaking in that grounding, nourishing earth energy, supercharging our bodies here. Wonderful. We're going to use the Surya Namaskar to help warm up our bodies here. You can step to the front of your mat. Breathe in, lifting your hands up over your head. Breathe out, folding forward. Breathe in, lifting your body halfway, hands on the floor, your shins or your thighs, shoulders away from the ears. We're drawing our tailbone to the one wall and the crown, the top of your head, to the other, creating a beautiful line with our body. Breathe in, breathe out, folding forward, stepping the right foot back, lowering that right knee, pointing or curling the toes. Breathe in to come up. You can use that left thigh for support or bring your arms all the way up. Imagining you're holding that full moon in your hands. Take a deep breath, soak in that beautiful manifesting energy. Exhale, bringing your hands down to that left foot and stepping the left foot back, plank pose. You can always bring your knees down for half plank. Breathe in, looking forward. Try to keep your booty in line with the back, not too low, not too high. Exhale, lowering down slowly. Use the strength in your arms. Coming onto our belly here. Hands are right by your shoulders. Forehead touches the mat. And as we breathe in, we lift our head, chest off the mat, grounding through our pubic bone for baby cobra. The strength is coming from our back. You can easily lift your hands off here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale into baby cobra or cobra. Using your hands to push yourself back. Again, pay attention to these shoulders. They're going to kind of try to creep up. Keep them down. And be aware of your low back here. You don't have to come up high. Exhale to lower. Let's try that again. Inhale, coming up. Shoulders away from the ears and being aware of our low back. You can sway left and right here subtly. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to tabletop, curling your toes under, downward dog. Pedaling out your legs if you need. We're going to stabilize that left foot. Breathe in, reaching the right leg up. Breathe out, bringing that bringing that knee towards the chest, coming forward. Breathe in, lifting that right leg up. Breathe out, knee towards the chest. Breathe in, lifting that knee up. Breathe out, knee towards the chest. One more time. Breathe in, lifting the right leg up. Breathe out, knee towards the chest, stepping the right leg through, lowering the left knee, pointing or curling the toes. Breathe in to come up. Bringing that hand to that right thigh for support, or hands up over your head. Breathe in. Again, imagining we have that full moon between our hands and we're breathing in that beautiful manifesting energy. Encouraging us to be shown to ourselves, the habits we want to drop, the habits we want to bring into our life. Breathe in. Exhale, framing that right foot and stepping the left foot up to meet the right foot. Forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out. Forward fold. Breathe in, lifting your hands up over your head. Breathe out, hands together in front of the chest, in front of the heart. Let me just make sure this ball's out of the way. Wonderful. We're going to do Surya Namaskar one more time, this time leading with the left foot. So again, we take a step to the front of the mat, breathe in, lifting our arms up. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, lifting our bodies halfway. Breathe out, forward fold, stepping the left leg back. Lowering the left knee, pointing or curling the toes. Breathe in to come up, absorbing that full moon energy. Exhale, framing the right foot, stepping it back to meet the left foot. And this time, while we're in this plank pose, let's do some exercises before we chaturanga down. We're going to tap our shoulders here. And the idea is to keep our hips square, but at first you may find that you're coming left to right. That's totally fine. Engage that abdominal and begin now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Build up that energy. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Breathe in, breathe out, lowering down as slowly as we can. Well done, everyone. Breathe in, lifting yourself up into Cobra or baby Cobra. Breathe out, lowering yourself down. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out, lowering down. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out, lowering down. Breathe into tabletop. Curling those toes under. Exhale, downward dog. Stabilizing the right foot this time. Breathe in, kicking that left foot up. Breathe out, bringing the knee to the chest, coming forward. Breathe in, out, stretching that left leg. Breathe out, coming forward. Breathe in, out, stretching that leg. Breathe out, coming forward. Last time, breathe in, out, stretching that leg. Breathe out, bringing it forward, stepping it between the hands, lowering the right knee, pointing or curling the toes. Breathe in to come up, absorbing that full moon energy. Breathe out, stepping that right foot forward, forward fold. Breathe in, lifting up halfway, making that line with the body. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, lifting your hands up over your head. Breathe out, hands together in front of your chest, in front of your heart. Let's take a couple deep breaths here in mountain pose. Rolling the shoulders back, tucking that tailbone. Grounding through the feet, the tailbone, the shoulders. Lengthening through the spine, the neck. Catch your breath here. Wonderful. We'll step to the front of our mat. Breathe in, lifting your hands up over your head. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, lifting halfway. Breathe out, forward fold, stepping the right foot back, stepping the left foot back, plank pose. And we're gonna open up to our left side body. So you can stack both feet here or bring the right foot slightly in front of the left foot. No worries if you begin to shake. Breathe in, opening up, breathe out, bringing that right arm down. Twisting a little, breathe in to open up. Breathe out, bringing it down. Breathe in to open up. Breathe out, bringing it down. Breathe in to open up. Breathe out, bringing it down. Breathe in to open up. Breathe out, down. Breathe in, up. One more time, breathe out, down. Breathe in, up. Ooh. Breathe in, looking forward. Breathe out, chaturanga down. Wonderful. We'll bring both our arms in front of us, stacked on top of each other, and release that forehead into your arms here. Make sure you release in the glutes. Make sure you release in the shoulders. This is a very restorative, relaxing position. You should feel no tension in your body. Breathe in, lifting yourself up. Getting ready to set up for the other side. I'm just moving my position so you see my body more clearly. So we'll make that plank pose again. And this time we'll open up to the right side. Again, you can stack the legs or bring that left leg back a little or forward, giving you a little more stability. Breathe in to open up. Breathe out, bringing that right arm down and under. Breathe in, open up. Breathe out, right arm down and under. Breathe in, open up. Breathe out, down and under. Breathe in, open up. Breathe out, down and under. Keep your hips up. Often we collapse here. We want to keep them high. Breathe out, down and under. Breathe in, looking up. Breathe out, down and under. Breathe in, open up. Breathe out, coming back down into your plank pose. Breathe in, looking forward. Breathe out, chaturanga down. Breathe in, coming up a little. Breathe out, lowering down, and coming into a child's pose here. Wide-legged child's pose, knees as wide as the mat, big toes together, or wider if that feels good to you. Bringing your forehead towards the mat, or you can stack your fists, or if you have a book or a block, maybe you rest your head on that. Whatever works for you. Breathe in, walking our hands towards our knees. You bring your feet to one side, coming into pre-boat pose, setting up for boat pose. In boat pose, we're grounding through the sits bones. We're opening through the chest. So you have a straight back, you're opening through the chest. This is the boat pose shape, and the most important aspect of the boat pose is that straight spine, that open chest. I like to come up on my tiptoes, and when I'm ready, I lean back, lifting my legs up. And breathe. Maintain that strong spine. You can always bring your toes down. Just keep that spine straight, that open chest. Maybe you stretch out one leg, flexing the toes, stretch out the other, breathing. Let's do that again, stretching out the one leg. Stretching out the other, stretching out both for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm shaking and lower down. Ooh, and release. Well done. We'll open up our arms into a capital T shape, bend at the knees, cross the right leg over the left leg. Bring the hips to the right side of the mat, and let your knees fall to the left side of the mat. And we'll look over to the right, remembering your neck is an extension of your spine, and breathe into the belly, loosening up that abdominal area and giving your internal organs a nice massage. Take one more deep breath in. And as we exhale, uncross the legs, bring the hips to the left side of the mat, cross the left leg over the right leg, and let the knees fall to the right. Looking over to the left, breathing into that belly, releasing the abdominals, and giving your internal organs a nice massage. can do a body scan here. You should have no tension in the body in this position. If you find crossing your legs is too much, you might just keep them side by side and let the knees fall like that. We're using our body and gravity to stretch us out here. Cooling down and preparing for our Shavasana and meditation. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, uncross the legs. You can bring them both into your chest here, giving them a squeeze. Grab the outer edge of either foot, bringing the knees into the armpits and opening up the feet, the soles of the feet parallel to the ceiling. Draw the low back towards the mat for a happy baby here. And you can rock left and right. Really release in the butt area and the glutes. You're in your own home. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. If you fart or toot, let it out. Take some deep breaths. Release your feet down, keeping your knees bent, and let your knees fall left to right, giving your low back, giving your glutes a nice massage. And you can slowly start to extend your legs as you do this motion until you're in your Shavasana. You can bring your arms to either side of your body, palms facing up or down, depending on if you want to feel open or if you're feeling a little closed today. You can have your hands on your belly, maybe one on your belly, one on your heart. Press your head into the mat, lift your chest up, tuck the shoulders under, and lower them back down, flush with the mat. If you have any low back issues, it may serve you to open up your legs as wide as the mat with your knees bent and let your knees fall together, bringing your low back flush with the mat. So we have a couple different options here, and they are not limited to what I just said. If you have another position in mind that is comfortable, that is restorative to you, please take it. You can smile to yourself here, thanking yourself for showing up. The hard part is over. We're surrendering to gravity, allowing our gravity and our body weight to do the work here. We'll stay here in silence for a couple minutes, and then you'll hear Skylar take us away with the meditation. If your mind wanders, like mine just did, Bring it back to this moment. Bring it back to the breath, to the feeling of your body pressing into the mat, to any sounds in this present moment. You are safe, you are loved, you are secure. This time is so important and will only allow you to show up for the rest of your day with more presence, awareness, and purpose. You are exactly where you need to be right now.
You can stay lying in Shavasana, or if you'd like to take a seated position, you can do so now. Bringing awareness back into your breath and allowing your inhales to bring in new energy and your exhales to release energy that is no longer needed within your body. Inhaling the new and exhaling the old that no longer serves. Just the intention of doing this without knowing what you're actually releasing is all that is needed to make this breathwork opportunity as beneficial as possible for you. Breathing in the new opportunities, the new creative ideas, the new desires. Breathing out the old, the energy, the thoughts that no longer serve you, that may have been keeping you stuck in certain ways. No need to have any logical understanding of what you're releasing, only the intention that you will release what no longer serves you for your highest good, to receive through the in-breath what does serve you. And now allowing yourself to be open, if you feel comfortable, to receive some energy support from me through Reiki to help align your breath and align your intentions in releasing energy that no longer serves you, that is ready to go, so that we can bring in new energy that is balanced, that aligns with your desires, with your intentions, with the highest purpose for yourself at this time. Maybe you have a word, an intention that you would like to repeat to yourself. I suggest you do so now. Just allow this positive intention to seep into your cells, seep into your bones. And now, as this intention has been set, you can release this intention from your thoughts, knowing and trusting that it has been received at a cellular level, at an intellectual level, and even at a spiritual level, to support you, to support your desires, to support your alignment. Continuing to clear anything that no longer serves you in your energy system. Now I offer you a few moments of silence where you can reflect with every in-breath something that you are grateful for, particularly things that you are grateful for that have happened in the last 6 months since January. With every in-breath, think of something that you are grateful for. And with every out-breath, just let go and allow yourself to relax deeper into this meditation. Every in-breath, consider something that you are grateful for. And allow that gratitude to fill your body with desire, with hope, with love. And with every out-breath, you can go deeper into relaxation, deeper into a knowing that the best is still yet to come for you. Give you a few minutes of silence in order to consider, to bring up in your energy system all these beautiful things that you are grateful for. And to breathe out deep relaxation and contentment. Releasing these gratitude thoughts now. Taking consideration of how you feel at this moment. Allowing your breath to be filled and your body to feel the nourishment of this yogic practice, of this meditation, of your thoughts when they focus on positive things that you have manifested, that you have created, that you have experienced. If you feel called to, after this meditation, to grab your journal and reflect on maybe some thoughts or some things that have come through during this session for you. Trusting that the best is still yet to come. And that opportunities are truly opening for you now. So allowing yourself to open to receive the opportunities, the aligned action to receive these opportunities. To release control and to do what feels good and nourishing, and to let the magic of the universe into your body and into your life. Releasing the Reiki transmission now, releasing the meditation now. If you received that energy that I have sent to you, allow that to feel nourishing in your body now as you start moving around from your space of meditation, coming back into reality, opening your eyes, and letting yourself walk through the rest of the day with more presence, gratitude for all that you've been experiencing. And this knowledge and trust that what is no longer needed in your energy system is releasing from you. And this might happen by yawning a lot, or maybe even laughter. You might have some emotions come up and come through, remembering that emotions are truly just energy in motion. And trusting that anything that does release for you is for your highest benefit. To make space to open up to new possibilities, those creative opportunities, and people and relationships in your life that will truly honor and support your next steps forward. If you'd like any further support and help in understanding how to trust in the universe, in receiving your desires and manifestations, and trust in yourself in doing so as well, if you recognize that you get a lot of fear or a lot of self-doubt or worry when you are making shifts for the betterment of yourself, and you want to release that fear and release that worry from your body so that you can truly step into your true power in receiving your desires and manifestations. I do have a workshop that I will be co-hosting in the Our Manifestation Journey Facebook group. So reach out to me on Instagram at Skylar Shea Wellness, and you can receive the links to receive that workshop. It is going live this Saturday, but if you are watching this after Saturday, there will be a replay available as well. So if this seems like it is an opportunity of a next step for you to support yourself in your desires and your journeys, I invite you into this opportunity. Thank you so much for receiving, for being open to this meditation and the yoga for the full moon in Sagittarius. And we will see you next month.
And coming out of this meditation, you can begin wiggling your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms up over your body. Stretching out your legs, full body stretch here, flexing the toes, pointing the toes. Bring your knees into your chest, rolling to one side, and gently, slowly, lovingly push yourself up, ending in a seated position, ending where we began, but we feel very different, which is the magic of yoga. You can bring your hands together towards the middle of your forehead, the third eye, the center of intuition. Breathe in, and we will chant 3 chants of Om together. Breathe in now. Om. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Namaste. And Namaste is simply the highest version of me, acknowledging the highest version in all of you. It's taken me a long time to even connect with this place, and to be able to bring it forward to the world is just a beautiful thing. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next month, July, for the full moon. Namaste.